Genesis chapter 35. And God said to Jacob, Rising up, ascend unto the place Bethel, and live there, and make there an altar to the God appearing to you in the running away from the face of Esau your brother. And Jacob said to his house, and to all the ones with him, Take away the alien gods from out of your midst, and cleanse, and change your robes. And rising up, let us ascend unto Bethel, and let us make there an altar to the God taking heed of me in a day of affliction, who was with me, and preserved me in the way which I went. And they gave to Jacob the alien gods which were in their hands, and the earrings in their ears. And Jacob hid them under the terebinth tree in Shechem, and he destroyed them unto today's day. And Israel lifted away from out of Shechem. And there was a fear of God upon the cities round about them, and they did not pursue after the sons of Israel. And Jacob came into Luz, which is in the land of Canaan, which is Bethel, he and all the people which was with him. And he built there an altar, and called the name of the place Bethel. For there God appeared to him in his running away from the face of Esau his brother. And Deborah, the nurse of Rebekah, died, and they entombed her in lower Bethel under the acorn tree. And Jacob called the name of it Acorn Tree of Mourning. And God appeared to Jacob again in Luz, when he came from out of Mesopotamia of Syria. And God blessed him. And God said to him, Your name shall not be called any longer Jacob, but Israel will be your name. And he called his name Israel. And God said to him, I am your God. Grow and multiply. Nations and gatherings of nations will be from out of you, and kings shall come forth from out of your loin. And the land which I gave Abraham and Isaac, I give it to you, and to your seed after you I shall give this land. And God ascended from him, from out of the place of which he spoke with him. And Jacob set up a monument in the place in which God spoke with him, a stone monument. And he offered upon it a libation, and poured upon it olive oil. And Jacob called the name of the place in which God spoke with him there, Bethel. And Jacob departed from out of Bethel, and pitched his tent beyond the tower of Gader. And it came to pass, when he approached Chabratha to come into Ephrath, Rachel bore. And in the giving birth she suffered birth pangs. And it came to pass, in her harshly bearing, the midwife said to her, Be of courage, for also this is a son to you. And it came to pass, in her letting go the soul, for she was dying, she called his name, Son of my grief. but the father called his name Benjamin. And Rachel died, and was entombed in the way of Ephrath. This is Bethlehem. And Jacob set up a monument for her memorial. This is the monument upon the tomb of Rachel until this day. And it came to pass, when Israel dwelt in that land, Reuben went and bedded with Bilhah, the concubine of his father Jacob. And Israel heard, and it appeared wicked before him. And the sons of Jacob were 12. The sons of Leah, Reuben, the firstborn of Jacob, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun. And the sons of Rachel, Joseph, and Benjamin. And the sons of Bilhah, the maidservant of Rachel, Dan and Naphtali. And the sons of Zilpah, the maidservant of Leah, Gad and Asher. These are the sons of Jacob, born to him in Mesopotamia of Syria. And Jacob came to Isaac his father in Mamre, in a city of the plain, this is Hebron, in the land of Canaan, where Abraham and Isaac sojourned. And were the days of Isaac which he lived 180 years. And failing, Isaac died, and he was added to his family, older and full of days. And Esau and Jacob, his 2 sons, entombed him.